Sweet life, sweet life, sweet life.
Hi guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to attempt to make candy or cracked grapes. I've been seeing them all over TikTok and Instagram, and I really wanted to try them. I usually don't make candied snacks, but we're going to try today. So I sent Babe to the store to get grapes, y'all, and he brought me back a bowl of grapes. Bless his heart. I wanted a bag of grapes, but I guess it's enough. We're going to use a candy thermometer. We're going to use some sugar and some Cairo syrup, some corn syrup. So I went ahead and washed my grapes, and now I'm just patting them dry. Then I'm just going to insert a wooden skewer into each one of my grapes. These skewers were kind of long. I will link below some shorter skewers. They were so long, so I end up like breaking them because they just were so long. And I'm just going to insert one of those into each grape. And what I learned doing this is if I was to make these again, I wouldn't stick the skewer in the hole, like in the hole that the grape already had. I would stick it in the other side because that hole is already there. When I was dipping them, sometimes they end up actually falling off the stick. So this is a bag of Jolly Ranchers that we're just gonna open up, maybe like a cup of Jolly Ranchers, and then I'm gonna get them into my blender, and we were just gonna blend them up. Oh my God, they were so loud, and I was so scared that they were gonna actually make my blender dull, but they didn't, and they actually crushed very easily. It only took literally about 10 seconds for them all to like crush into that candy powder. Now we're just going to get the crushed candy mixture into a bowl, because after we dip the grapes into the candy mixture that we're going to make, we're going to immediately dip it into this crushed candy powder. And into our pot is going to go 2 cups of white sugar. And then we're going to put a half of cup of our Cairo syrup. And then we're going to put about 2 tablespoons of water. So we're just going to thoroughly mix the sugar mixture, and then we're going to get our candy thermometer into the pot, and we're going to cook this on low. When we do put our candy thermometer into the pot, we want to make sure that the thermometer doesn't touch the actual bottom of the pot, that it's just into your actual mixture, because it'll give you a different temperature. If it's reading the bottom of the pot, it'll read hotter than what it actually is. And so like I said, I have it on medium, and then I just keep stirring it, making sure that the bottom of the thermometer is not touching the bottom of the pot. It's just literally inside my mixture. And you'll see on the thermometer right now it says 147, and then we're just going to monitor that until it reaches 300 degrees. And as soon as it reaches 300, I'm going to remove it from the heat. And guys, like I said earlier, I don't really do candied treats. I've made candy apples a few times before, but it was years ago. So I forgot how long this mixture takes to come to temperature. It literally took about 30 minutes to come up to 300 degrees. I'm not even lying. So as you see, it's at 299, and as soon as it hits 300, I'm going to remove it immediately so that it doesn't get too hot. Okay, so we reached 300. I just stirred it quickly. Now I'm going to get my candy flavor in there, and I actually use pina colada. And when you put the flavor into the sugar mixture, it's going to smoke a little bit, but then it stops immediately. And guys, this is where I messed up. I put way too much white food coloring into it. When I was watching the instructions of like everybody else making, they kept saying, don't put too much food coloring, don't put too much food coloring, because it'll make your mixture get thicker faster. And so I was thinking about the blue that I was gonna use and not the actual white. And so I put too much white food coloring. See, now I just put like a little squirt of blue. That's what I should have did with the white as well. And so although it came out good, it thickened up very quickly, as you'll see. So that's the part. After I sat there and waited 30 minutes for this to come up to temperature and turn into candy, I sat there and put too much food coloring in there. I was so annoyed. But you'll see when I start dipping, like I said, we're going to dip the grapes into the mixture, and then we're going to dip it directly into those crushed, what are they called? Jolly Ranchers candy. So as you see, I put it into the candy mixture and then into the Jolly Ranchers and then on the mat. As you can see, it's fine now. You see how it slid off? Like I told you, I should have stuck the stick in the other side of the grapes, because the hole that it was already in made it easy for the stick to actually slip off. And so I'm working as fast as I can, because like I said, this mixture is thickening up really fast. You can see when the one dropped that it was so hard for me to pick it up. And so I'm just working as quickly as I can, because like I said, I put too much food coloring. So the mixture is thickening up so quick on me. I was so mad. So you're just going to see me dip it as many as I can until the mixture actually thickens up, and I'm just getting them into the candy. You guys saw how it thickened up so quick. So then I got them into the freezer, all the ones that I was able to dip. And like I said, yeah, the mixture just got too thick on me too quick, so I wasn't able to dip all of them. So I got them into the freezer so they can set up. And so now I'm gonna get them just back into that same bowl that they came in. These are just for my son and for like us to test out, just because I wanted to make them. So I'm getting some of that candy mixture into the bottom of the bowl, because one of the ladies did say that it helps them stay fresh longer when you get candy into the bottom, and that you should actually store them into the freezer. So I'm getting some Sour Patch Kids and some of the sour rainbow candy in there, and I'm just gonna kind of like layer it and mix it up into like a candy fruit bowl. and just get them off the stick. I'll just twist that stick and get them off and just get them into that bowl. And they tasted very well. Like I said, I used the pina colada candy flavor. They were really good. If you like candy and if you like sour candy, I'm not really a candy fan. I'm more of a chocolate fan, but my son loved them. And they don't actually taste like grapes. Like when you bite into it, you get the hard candy shell, but then in the middle, you get like a burst of like grape juice, because I guess from the heat, it kind of like melts the grape. So it's a really they taste good, like, but it was just surprising to me that when I bit into it, it was more like grape juice just in the middle. But my son actually loved them. My boyfriend, he loved them too. So I'm just getting the rest of them into the bowl, and I'm gonna get some more of the candy on top, the Sour Patch Kids and the Rainbow Belts. And this is how they came out. They actually came out really cute. I wish I didn't mess up the mixture so that I could have dipped more of them. But they came out really cute. And like I said, my son said that they taste really great. Thank you guys so much for watching me experiment with candied grapes. See you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.
Sweet life, sweet life, sweet pie.